A reminder that this meeting is being recorded and live streamed, and your participation in the meeting is your consent to be recorded and be rebroadcast on the city's social media pages. If you have a cell phone, it would be greatly appreciated if you would put those devices in airplane mode or turn them off. Roll call.
Greg Sapp.
Here.
Ed Singleton.
Here.
Les Newman.
Here.
Linda Bedwell.
Here.
Tony Richards.
Here.
In your packet are the minutes from the October meeting for your review and approval.
I make a motion to approve the minutes last month.
Second.
October.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the minutes in the packet from the October meeting. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Ed Singleton.
Yes.
Les Newman.
Yes.
Linda Bedwell.
Yes.
Tony Richards.
I'm saying I was not here.
And Greg Sapp.
Yes.
Okay. Part of the next agenda item is approval of the claims properly signed. I have a motion to approve the claims.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the claims properly signed. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Les Newman.
Yes.
Linda Bedwell.
Yes.
Tony Richards.
Yes.
Greg Sapp.
Yes.
Ed Singleton.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is approval of the payroll allowance docket for your approval.
So moved. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the payroll allowance docket. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Linda Bedwell.
Yes.
Tony Richards.
Yes.
Greg Sapp.
Yes.
Ed Singleton.
Yes.
Les Newman.
Yes.
Okay, in your packet is approval of the fund report for your approval.
I make the motion, we approve it.
I'll second it.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the fund report. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Tony Richards.
Yes.
Greg Sapp.
Yes.
Ed Singleton.
Yes.
Les Newman.
Yes.
Linda Bedwell.
Yes.
Okay, appropriation report for your review and approval.
I make the motion to approve the appropriation report as submitted.
Second it.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the appropriations report. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Greg Sapp.
Yes.
Ed Singleton.
Yes.
Les Newman.
Yes.
Linda Bedwell.
Yes.
Tony Richards.
Yes.
Okay, under new business, I have appointment of the redevelopment commission. Replace Greg Sapp from the commission. My recommendation be to approve Mark Walton for that position.
I'd like to ask that we hold off on that appointment because last month when I appointed or asked to appoint Ron Lehman, he didn't live in the city, which was my mistake. Someone had texted about the appointment, and I had suggested that we bring up who's appointing who. I know you appoint 3, the city council appoints 2, and that's fine, but I want to know who you appointed, who the city council appointed, and I think, Sam, you had thought that would be a good idea, and I just asked that we get that straightened out, excuse me, before we appoint anyone else. I don't think there's an urgency right now to appoint someone to the RDC. I'd just like to ask that we hold off until, excuse me, we can get that straightened out.
I do know from my perspective, I was appointed by the mayor, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question as to this appointment is the mayor's appointment. I was saying as going forward, I agree, it would be good just for purpose, people on the council change, mayors change, it'd be good to have a clear, record keeping of whose appointment is whose. But I think this one clearly is the mayor's appointment.
So in that case, you'd have to make a motion to table it.
Well, since it's been clarified, I'm fine with that I'm fine with that.
Okay,
I'll second the motion.
somebody first.
So we need to make it first.
So moved.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, you made it.
No,
I will second it.
All right, motion's been made and seconded to approve Mark Walton to replace Greg Sapp on the redevelopment commission. Any discussion? Call for vote?
Ed Singleton,
Yes.
Les Newman,
Yes.
Linda Bedwell,
yes,
Tony Richards,
Yes.
Greg Sapp.
I abstain.
Next on the agenda are additional appropriations. I understand that needs to be tabled at this point.
Yes.
Due to the requirement to have a public meeting ahead of the appropriation review, so that will be tabled and meeting scheduled later for a public hearing on
My
that.
plan's gonna be to schedule a public hearing at 5:30 with the next meeting that we have.
oh, okay.
And get it posted in the paper with 10 days notice.
And the next item on the agenda is in your packet is the City of Linton Final ADA Transition Plan, which has been updated for 2025. This was required and submitted as part of the Community Crossings Grant application. It's in your packet for approval.
Now, who is our liaison that does this now? Is it
Tom Roberts,
Tom
is
Robinson?
the ADA coordinator.
I will make the motion to appoint the ADA actor as submitted with the changes over 2025.
I'll second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the ADA Final Transition Plan. ADA, by the way, stands for Americans with Disability Act, just to clarify. Any discussion?
I read through this. There's a lot to this. I'm very, quite a bit. I was really impressed with everything we had to go through for that.
Pretty extensive. with the
Yes, it
requirements.
is.
Some of it from the 2013 plan has been updated and taken care of. So going forward, this is what we have to look at. Any further discussion? Call for vote?
Les Newman,
Yes.
Linda Bedwell,
Yes.
Tony Richards,
Yes.
Greg Sapp,
Yes.
Ed Singleton.
Yes.
Would you like to make comments before the department heads report?
I have one. You probably all know that we have been raising money for the pool. I just had someone contact me, a couple weeks ago. I think they contacted Sue Ann and they wanted a brick for the pool. And so we got that arranged, and their family, the family of Pat Busey, I don't know if any one of you guys have ever read the paper that we have up here, but he was one of the founding fathers of the pool. And his kids give in memory of him and his wife Helen a contribution to the pool. Jenny, Tom, Ron, and Barb Busey. And I know they're not the only ones that gave, but I just thought it was something special that one of the founding fathers' family donated money, and I really appreciate it. And I know everyone here does, and I know our our AM revitalization program does too. We're over $42,000 we've raised since April. Thank you.
And I'm not sure if this happened prior to the last meeting or announced that there is a firmly established nonprofit for the
501,
AM Revitalization Pool.
yeah, 5013C.
They got their approval. So Department heads?
I'll put you guys down up here. Paul Clark, Chief of Police. Some statistics from October. We had 777 calls come into our dispatch center between both police, fire, and EMS. We had 390 law enforcement responses or investigations, including 56 traffic stops. Those are the basic statistics. A couple things I want to inform the council of. You mentioned 501c3. We all know we canceled National Night Out in 2025 because of some manpower issues and all of that. We're looking forward to moving that back, bringing that back in 2026. But one of the things that we're going to do to improve that, to make it more manageable, is we are going to try to establish a 501c3 for that for a couple of reasons. One, to take the work off of one or two people, but two, to kind of keep that money in a spot where it can roll over from year to year and keep that program going. It's not just the police department that puts that program on, the entire community does. I think it's important for the entire community to have an opportunity to be involved. So that's coming, that'll be coming forward. Claudia's got some, so I'm sure got some work for me to do on that side to get a 501c3 legal. I don't know how to do it for us. Obviously somebody here is gonna have some experience, pretty recent. The other thing I wanna mention is with the help of the mayor's office and Claudia and the street department, we have established a safe exchange zone at the Linton Police Department. Tommy is coming up this week, right, Tom?
Yep.
Coming up this week to put my signs in. Basically what it is we've marked off 3 parking spots, made it into 2 parking spots with a safe exchange zone in the middle that has multiple cameras from multiple different angles that are audio and video recording, so that if people are in tumultuous relationships that have children that they have to exchange, there's a large number of those people that are doing it. So we have it's a very specific camera angle, so that people can do that safe. We're also going to allow and encourage people that are doing internet sales that they can do the same thing there, you know what I mean? So basically you park here, they park there, and right in the middle of this area, there's a place where they can do their business, whether it's their kids or their Facebook sales. And then if they have any problems, they can come in and we can kind of flag those videos. It's terrible that we have to have something like that, but in today's society, you would be surprised the number of people who are using our facility, court-ordered to use our facility for that. So those are a couple of the projects that we kind of got going on for right now. Kind of had a bad weather sneak up on us this morning, and I didn't get to put out my dangerous and treacherous warning, but I'd like to warn people that when the roads get bad, take 5 extra minutes and act like you've driven on the snow before. I was hoping the newspaper would be here to cover that for me, but they're not tonight. But 5 extra minutes can be the difference. I think we had 2 crashes this morning in town, and the sheriff's department was just inundated with them. Lots and lots of them, and that's obviously preventable usage of resources. So that's all I have, unless you guys have any questions for me.
The paper may be watching from streaming, so.
I'm checking on you guys. So, anybody else have anything? Thank you, guys.
Eric Carpenter, Linton Fire Department Fire Chief. Start off with, I'd like to bring some good news to the council. We recently was awarded a $5,000 DNR grant. That's a matching grant, so it'd be a total of $10,000. We applied for that over a year ago and it's just now awarded it. So that'll go to help purchase new brush gear for all the guys and everything. Currently the brush gear we have is well over 20 years old. In fact, a lot of guys don't even have brush gear. So that'd be a nice asset. As far as our call numbers, we had 104 total calls for last month. 85 of those was EMS and 19 of those was fire calls. That's about all I have to report, unless you guys have any questions. All right, thank you.
Thanks for getting that, Kevin. I'm Tom Bailey, Street Department, handle trash pickup, wastewater, stormwater. I don't have a lot to report except to let you know that trash will be as normal tomorrow pickup. And we will be doing the 27th pickup on the 28th. And then that Friday and Monday will be done on double route that Monday. Is there any questions from the council?
Friday will be picked up on Monday.
What's that?
Friday.
Yes, Friday, Monday.
Thanksgiving.
Huh?
Thanksgiving week.
And we handle the brush and leaf pickup, but we have some injuries that's caused us to be shorthanded, so just have patience. If there's any concerns, just contact me.
Thank you.
Ross Gentry for the Gas and Water Department. In the month of October, we completed 83 locates. We had 4 customer gas leak and odor calls. 1 city side gas leak was repaired. We had 13 water leaks that we repaired, 6 water services installed, 2 gas services installed, and 2 gas services retired. This list does not include our after hours and emergency calls. I did not get those from dispatch. I will have those in the upcoming months. The only announcement that I have is the fire hydrant flushing. We were scheduled to do that last month, but had to postpone it due to unforeseen reasons. So we're gonna try to squeeze that in 2 nights this week because we got some warmer weather actually coming. So gonna try probably for Wednesday and Thursday evening, looking at the hours of 10 to 6. I still need to speak with the mayor and Brett when he returns on that. But we will make the public aware through I'm assuming our Facebook and our Reach Alert and website and stuff like that. So other than that, any questions? All right, thank you.
Kevin Wright, foreman of the electric department. We set several poles last month. We had an overnight outage out at Casey's gas station. We set new poles, built new transformer banks, ran new conductor, and then out by McDonald's where it feeds across to the Assembly of God Church, reconductored that, and Dalton still had building apartments up on Northwest Ave. We set poles up there and set transformers, and then out on Marshall Avenue, had apartments out there. And we reconducted a lot of that out there and redone it. And, I know the mayor knows we had a pole study done. Time gets away from you, maybe 5 years ago. So we got a list of poles, priority. And as you can tell, downtown, we've changed out several of them. And a lot of our bad poles, we've got pretty good grip on that now. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So we'll just continue to change poles out. Any questions?
I'd just like to say from the council, I'm sure, and you and Ross and Tommy and fire department and police department, we appreciate everything you guys do. It really, really helps our jobs out.
Yep, I told the mayor our job's to keep the public off his back. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I have one name under public comment. Tony Richards.
Thank you, Mayor. As you know, my name's Tony Richards. This really has nothing to do with city business, but I want to bring it in front of the council and the people. Back earlier in the year, of course, I had some problems here. I had a lot of friends that offered anything I needed to be done. Call them, let them know whatever it is. I had one gentleman, he stopped up. But there's one person that has been to my house every week. Her and her husband taking care of my yard, whatever I needed. Doing the things that I can't do that I'm trying to do. But I'm not very good at following doctor's orders. But anyhow, I just wanted to thank him, and that's Linda Bedwell and her husband, Bill. I tried to give them income when they first started doing it. That made her mad. You know, she can be hard-headed also, about like me. But anyhow, in their name, I want to give you a donation for $500 to the pool, because I know you're really into it, and I believe in it also. And thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it. Now we have $42,500.
And growing. I just have two final comments. Does anybody else have any comments from the council?
I just like to say congratulations to the Linton football team, winning the sectional. And best of luck this Friday night against Brownstown.
It's here.
Yep.
No snow.
Anybody else? Well, the IT person asked me to let you guys be made aware that the company that we currently get our website from has sold out to another company, so there may be some changes coming up dealing with the website. He's gonna meet Wednesday with the new owner, so he'll have some more information following that. But wanted to make you guys aware of that.
Is that Endeavor? Or
No, that's who has the service but that's not the web.
Oh, okay, okay.
Web manager, or whatever that
Okay.
term is. And as a final thing, I'd like to invite everybody tomorrow afternoon from 1 to 4 out to the William T. Murphy Community Building. My veterans group, the Hall of Honor, is having a dedication. And I've got 436 veteran photos on display out there. And I'd love to have you out tomorrow. The Legion Auxiliary is going to provide punch and cookies. And I'm sure they're going to be good if they're as good as their noodles. So I'd like to invite you there for that. So, anything else?
Have you bought a hat? What? Have you bought a hat?
Have I bought a hat?
Don't you have a hat somebody's supposed to be wearing?
I never actually got in touch with the mayor of Sullivan, who said if Linton won that I'd have to wear a Sullivan hat, but if they won, I'd have to wear the Sullivan hat. Anyway, I have to give him a Linton hat. For the
I've got
Sullivan
one.
Mayor.
$15, you donated them, but I'll sell it back to you.
I think he wants a Linton Miners is what he needs to have, even though Linton's
Oh, I
strong
think he
hat.
needs a Linton Strong hat.
So anyway, I found out from the previous mayor over there that him and John Wilkes used to have bets, but it was more of a case of beer instead of a hat, so.
I do have. What group it was from school or something, went out and weed eated at the cemetery.
FFA.
The FFA classes have gone out and we didn't.
I was out there the other night, I got a couple complaints on it, and I was out the other night checking out, and I did some weed eating around my parents and all behind it. But there was, in the older part, up front looked real good, and in the older part, there's a lot of weeds still back on the stones, but I do appreciate them going out and weed eating. That's really a help for the city.
Yep.
And we do appreciate it.
They said they got about 2/3 of the full cemetery weeding before they actually had to stop going out. And I know Sharon has had the county cemetery commission there and straightening some stones.
Yeah,
that have been down for some time.
Yeah.
Some of those stones are pretty massive and it requires a little more equipment than what they actually had.
Well, I weed eated for 2 hours, and that's a big job, and I don't think I got hardly anything in the way, but that is a big job to take on out there. But we really appreciate them.
Yeah, it's a very important, a very visible result if you don't weed eat, for sure.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah. I think they had four of the FFA classes went out for about 30 minutes a day. It's not a lot of time, but they still got
Probably got a lot done though. First, I don't know how many went, but.
Yeah, I'll pass that on to Mr. Cross. So, all right. Anything else? All right. I have a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Motion's been made to adjourn. Any discussion? Call for vote.
Les Newman,
Yes.
Linda Bedwell,
Yes.
Tony Richards,
Yes.
Greg Stout, Ed Sam.
Yes.
All right. So adjourned.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all for coming in.